Hello everyone and welcome to issue 7 of the Altaya build Megazord. This is the issue where we're going to finish off the Saber-Tooth Tiger's head. Be warned, this is a bit of a long one, there is a lot of little fiddly parts on here. So let's get started and remove all the packaging. So that's all the fiddly parts out of the way and done with for the moment. Let's do our parts check. So we've got 7.1 and 7.2, which are the top yellow parts and the top design part of the head. 7.3, which is the back of the neck. 7.4, which is the rubber grommet that goes inside. 7.5 is the Saber-Tooth Tiger nose. 13 and 14 are going to be the fangs, along with 7.7, 7.8, and then 7.9, which two parts exactly the same. 7.10, the lower teeth, 7.11, sorry, 7.10 and 7.11, the top teeth, and 7.12, the lower teeth. Then we've got a couple of O-rings, we've got the pivot bar in the centre, and then 3 different types of machine screws. Okay, all parts are there, let's get cracking. So for the first part, we need to take 7.3 and 7.4 and just pop the rubber grommet into the yellow part. And then we're going to grab the assembly of 4.1 and 6.3 from 2 previous issues. And then this is where it starts getting a little bit fiddly, because you need to slot in the Saber-Tooth Tiger nose, which is 7.5, as well as 7.3, which is what you've just assembled, and 6.3, the lower jaw assembly. So that's the nose and 7.3 in. Now we're going to try and get the jaw assembly from 6.3 in there, and the nose falls out. I'll put the nose back in. And now we'll take 5.1 and try and assemble the whole thing in one go, making sure that we're not going to catch any of the wires outside of the build. And we'll drop the nose again. Try and line everything up so it goes in one easy motion. So it doesn't click into place, you just have to hold it together. And then once that's done, we're going to grab 2 of the screws, which are the black machine screws, 7.16, and put those into the back of the head, and then that should keep the whole of the head together. So 1. And 2. There we go. Right, on to the next part. We're going to take 7.1, and this is going to hook into the top of the head of the Saber-Tooth Tiger and be secured in place with 2 of the silver machine screws, 7.15s. That's 1. And the second one. Over the page. So the next part is to take the sort of the crest of part 7.2, and this will just clip into place on the top, like that. Like that. Assembly of the right side fang comes next, 7.6 and 7.7. Took a little bit of time for me to work this one out, but the answer to this conundrum was super glue. we go. So we're just going to dab a little bit of glue on the socket of the fangs and put them together. Leave that to set for a couple of minutes or so. And take care when you do this part to make sure that your fangs are facing the right way, because the last thing you want to do is try and take these parts apart once they're glued, because it probably won't end very well. So we're going to grab one of the rubber O-rings from 7.13 and drop that in the little indentation in one of the fang assemblies. Grab the pivot post, which is 7.14, and we're going to put those together with one of the third of the machine screws, which is 7.17. This does have a flat indentation on one side, so that when you do rotate the fangs up, both of them will go at the same time. So we're only doing this with one side at the moment. Pop the O-ring into the other side fang, and then what we're going to do is put the post through the holes in the Saber-Tooth Tiger's snout. Attach the second one, make sure it all lines up correctly, and then use another 7.17 to attach it. But again, this is a fiddly build, so I've dropped it all. Right, attempt number 2. There we go. So just a word of caution, it doesn't feel like the strongest bolt in the world, so when you do rotate the fangs, make sure to rotate both of them at the same time so you don't put too much pressure on it and snap it. So now we've got the fang covers, which are 7.9. Both of these, again, just attach them with a little bit of super glue. So we're going to rub a little bit of super glue just on the inside of the fan covers. And pop them into place. So that's the left side done. Now for the right side. So another little dab of super glue. And onto the right side fang. Over we go. And then the last parts for this build are going to be the smaller teeth that go on the top and bottom jaws. So the larger teeth go on the top and the smaller ones go on the bottom. So let's get these out and have a quick look at them. They are marked up with an L and an R, so you can tell which one's going in where. 7.11 is going in the left hand side. 7.10 goes in the right. And again, these will attach in with a little bit of super glue. So that's 7.11. And now we're going to do the same for 7.10. Just put some super glue into the socket and drop the tooth in there. Make sure they're in. And then we'll turn the head over and do the same thing with 7.12, both of them. Drop some glue in the socket. And pop the teeth in. So these two are exactly the same, it doesn't matter which side they go in. And that's our build done for issue 7. That is the head of Saber-Tooth Tiger. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop a comment in the box at the end if you want. And we'll see you next time for issue number 8. Thanks for watching.